Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining us. Yay, I'm so excited you guys are all on. Again, forgive my sweating if you're watching this later. I just went for a run. This is shower hair, not sweaty hair, because that would be really gross. But anyway, Virginia, go ahead and you can introduce a couple of your girls that are on that we haven't seen in a little while.
Okay, so let's start with Kim. Kim's been with me from the very beginning. She's in Germany here, and she is working fearlessly on her trek to sales coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the month, Kimberly, and we're going to get there.
Go big or go home, baby. Go big or go home.
It's happening. That would be so freaking awesome. Okay. And then we've got Melissa, who is also in Germany, but about 3 hours from here. She's under Lisa, and she is on our team, and she is a VF, and she's done so amazing. So excited you're on here tonight, too. I haven't seen you in a while. And then we've got Kaylee. Kaylee's my newest team member, and she's in Seattle, and she is amazing. I've known her since she was in 3rd grade. I was her nanny. Stories about that, and just really loving all the extra time we get to have because she's joined the team too. So it's been, she's always been a part of my life, and we've always made it a point to be wherever they are, their family, and just sneak up on them and stuff. So I'm just so excited she is just said yes to this mission, and just loving how I'm seeing her grow, and it's awesome. So welcome, ladies.
Yay! Glad to have you guys. Okay, Faye, do you want to introduce Stephanie?
Yes, Stephanie is on here, and she joined, a few weeks ago. She hit her HLP already.
Woo-woo!
She's a mompreneur. She is an extraordinary fashion designer, seamstress, dog trainer, debt collector. Anybody owes you money, Stephanie's the one. I'm telling you. So she's all about collecting orders too. She's really fun. And she already has a team member.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, Stephanie, since you're brand new, this is your first time on our call, if you just want to share a little bit just about why you decided to join the mission.
Well, I decided to join the mission because it just makes sense. I eat zero. Well, I ate 0 vegetables, and a lot of fruits made my mouth itch. And it was just all processed food, and it was just easier to open up a little package and eat whatever crackery cake thing than it was to deal with an itchy mouth or try to eat some gross broccoli that I hate. So when a couple people had actually, Amanda approached me about it a while ago, and I was like, that just seems like too easy. Like, I don't understand how fruits and vegetables are in there. And it didn't make my mouth itch, and I was like, okay, well, that's all nice and dandy, but I can't afford it, so that sucks. So well. And then Faye approached me about doing the 10-day shred, and she offered to buy the bags back for me if I didn't like them or whatever. And I was like, well, I'm not really losing anything, and if anything, I'll lose some weight, and so I'll try that. So I did the 10-day shred, and I lost 5 pounds, and my husband was just amazed, and I was amazed, and I was like, I can't believe something's actually working. And I really wanted to get the trio, and my husband and I talked about it, and we just worked it out to get on the trio, and we've only been on it a few days. And I was just telling Faye the other night that we had steak and asparagus and roasted potatoes, and we ate the asparagus first and kind of worked our way through, and then we were trying to eat the steak last, and we just couldn't finish our plate. And I use a child-sized plate just so that I can not get a huge portion of everything, because otherwise I will. But I just couldn't finish my plate, and my husband was like, dang, I don't know what this is, but he just read about high fructose corn syrup, and he was like, this is all getting out of our house. And he was like, maybe my body's just filtered out all the bad fructose corn syrup, and my body finally understands, hey, I'm kind of full right now, maybe we should stop eating. And I don't know, it's just been a huge change, and my kids have been eating a lot more fruits, because I still have a hard time cooking or preparing vegetables and stuff, but they are just mowing through the fruit, and it's only been a few days, and I'm amazed with the product, and I didn't really have a lot of illnesses or anything going on besides food allergies of the fruits making my mouth itch. So I didn't really expect to see a lot of change, especially right away, or like getting rid of a lot of medications or anything. But I just love this mission and being able to spread the word to everybody else. Like, hey, do you know this is out there? Because I've needed it my whole life, and I can't believe it exists. So I'm just really excited to share the word and and get everybody in the world on it.
I love it. Stephanie, it has been so much fun to watch, like her on Facebook, to watch. Faye has done a really good job with Stephanie creating intrigue with Stephanie's posts. Like, she doesn't throw Juice Plus out there, but man, to see her post and then everybody's like, what are you doing? What is going on?
That's my favorite.
It's been really fun to watch. And the fact that she literally is, I mean, the shred she started a while ago, like, what was that, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe?
Like a month. It was
it a month ago? Okay.
August sometime, I think.
Yeah, so to watch her do the shred with, she didn't have the trio yet, but she had the shakes. And then to really just watch her start to eat fruits and vegetables has been really fun. It's been really, really fun. But that brings me to, did you guys hear the way Stephanie was just talking right now with just so much excitement and passion? That's something that I wanted to talk to you about today real quickly. And I messaged, I have a chat with Virginia and Kaylee, and I messaged in there today because I know, especially when you're first getting started or you're getting restarted again, let's say you've taken a little break for a while, you might get nervous or worried about what you're saying to someone, about your verbiage. But really, when it comes down to it, I mean, you can't be saying something crazy. You can't be talking crazy. But when it comes down to it, what people are listening for is how you say something, not what you're saying. So saying something, and I know in the beginning it might be hard to speak with confidence about the product because you don't know everything yet. But here's the thing, you don't need to know everything. What you need to know is that it truly is, what Stephanie just said, it truly is that simple. I know it's hard to believe, but it truly is that simple. So you don't have to know everything. For another reason too, you want to be duplicatable. You want other people to see, and that's kind of where I falter. But I've been doing the business now for 6 years, so I do know a lot. But in the very beginning, I wanted to dig in and I wanted to learn every single thing that I could, which hurt my business because I wasn't out there talking about and sharing Juice Plus, but I was trying to dig deep into how the business works per se. You're going to learn that as you go on. And B, if I sit here and I spew out all this information to somebody that I'm introducing Juice Plus, the product or the business to, they may become completely overwhelmed with all the information that I'm just giving them. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, well, she knows so much. I can't do that. And that we don't want that because you don't need to know that much. It's going to come with time. You're going to learn it. The longer you do it, you're going to learn the business. You're going to learn more about the product. You're going to learn more about health and nutrition. You're going to learn more about fruits and vegetables probably than you ever thought you would know in your life. That's all going to come. You don't need to learn that right now. So really just sharing how simple it is and inviting people to take a peek at the product or the mission. And that's it. It's that simple. You don't need to give a lot of information. You just need to get the message out. And again, be contagious and be excited. And I think I said this on our chat to Kaylee. I'm like, if you're going to talk to somebody either on the phone or even in a message, even in a Facebook message, your verbiage will change depending on how excited you are. And it will come across. I mean, it's a little harder when you're reading something, but it will be conveyed. So if you need to be pumped up about stuff, however that looks, if you need to go listen to some music, if you're like, rock jam, I don't know, whatever gets you excited, because I know it can be, especially in the beginning, it can be like, you could be nervous. You could be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. And then they're going to ask me a question and I don't know how to answer. Forget all of that because it doesn't matter. They want you to be their friend. They want you to be real and natural. And excited. If you're excited about something, they're going to get excited about it too, probably. And be contagious. So I really want, especially as you guys are starting to reach out to people again, to just convey that it's really how you say something. If you sound nervous and hesitant when you're talking to somebody, well, they're gonna hear that. That's gonna come across. So just be excited and just be excited about it. So what you lack in like confidence and knowledge right now, just make up for in passion and excitement. And you're going to, I promise you, because I was there, you're going to learn as you do it. You're going to learn more. You're going to get more comfortable, but you just have to do it in the first place to get to that point. Okay, so with all that said, we have good 10 minutes, perfect. What I want you guys to do is we're gonna do something that I have been really telling my team to do. And we're gonna do a 10-minute blitz, message blitz, text blitz, whether you wanna do it on your phone and text somebody, whether you wanna do it in a message, that's fine. But I have some verbiage right here, and we don't need to reinvent the wheel, okay? So all we're gonna do, let me share my screen, see if this works. Can you guys see the verbiage right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, here we go. Hey, Sarah, I thought about you the other day and I've been meaning to reach out. I just have to share with you about the health journey our family has on. I mean, you can change it slightly if you want to. Or, hey, Sarah, I've been thinking about you and your precious family and have been meaning to reach out. I couldn't let another day go by without sharing the health journey our family has been on that has been a blessing to us, and I know it will be for you as well. If I sent you a short video, would you be open to watching it to see if it's a fit for your family? Now, here's the thing. When you're sending somebody a message, I know you want to reach out and probably ask other questions like, hey, you know, did your son start school? Or what church are you going to? Or blah, 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 blah. But what typically happens is if you ask all those questions in one message, they may just brush right over your Juice Plus question, answer another question, and then it kind of creates an awkward situation for you to go back and say, well, hey, you didn't answer my Juice Plus question. So to really eliminate any confusion, you're just going to throw this out there, and that way they have to answer this question. There's no way around it. They can either say, sure, I'd love to watch a video, or nah, no, that's not really for me. And you'd be like, okay, great. You've got an answer and you know what to do. So right now I would like for you guys to just type this up, and however many people you can send it out to. Here's my list. I was in the car. I don't know if you guys can see this. I was in the car driving and I made this crazy list of all these people that I want to send to. And I've been just blasting out. I've been sitting down and I've been blasting out messages. So I'm going to stop talking. If you have any questions, you feel free to ask. If somebody gets back to you right away and you're excited, yay, then tell us that too. But I'm going to do it with you guys as well. Sorry, I just moved me.
Well, I actually wanted to just touch on the excitement when we're talking, because my friend, her whole family is on Herbalife, and I don't know how to get my screen off of full screen of this. So I'll just text in a second. But she said, if I talk to everybody about how excited I am about it, if I talk to everybody the way I'm talking to her, she's like, you're going to just boom in this business. I just know it. And she said that she's not allowed to take it because her husband will get upset. And I was like, well, can you just show him the information? And she said that he like really yelled at one of her friends because he said if he said it any nice way, then she would, keep asking him to look at it again, or, keep bugging him about it. And he's like, so I just had to yell at her, and he said, get that F and S out of my face, and I'm not going to deal with it. And I was like, holy cow, I can't believe how mean he was, first of all. And so she was like, if you're going to be really excited about this, everybody else is going to be contagious. Like, they're just going to be contagious side, and you're just going to run with it and go. And so she's like, you're going to do great. I'm not allowed to take it, but maybe one day he'll come around because of how excited you are.
There you go. There you go. You never know what's going to be the trigger, for somebody. You never know. And you don't know until you ask, too.
Exactly.
And your friends trust you guys. Like, you guys have friends for a reason, and they trust you.
Kristen, what do you think would be like the best video to send after you tell them that verbiage?
It depends on who I'm talking to. There's like, I have two go-tos. The one is, well, here, I'm going to just show you where I go. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
I always go to this product page. I go to most popular. And then I like this one. It kind of introduces all the Juice Plus products and it's only 2 minutes. This one, it goes a little more extensively just into the capsules and the chewables. And that's about 2 minutes. And then this is longer. This is about 11 minutes. But I love it because there's tons of doctors. It talks about the research and all that stuff. So those are my like 3 go-tos right there. It just depends on who I'm talking to. Like if I'm talking to a younger person, I probably send them the shorter video. If I'm talking to, you know, somebody that's more like research and that kind of thing, then I'd send them the little bit of a longer video.
Stop taking it off because it's gonna die.
Let me go back to your verbiage. There's the verbiage again.
Oh.
And if you don't have a list yet, I encourage you to just, when we get off the phone, to make a list. Just go through your Facebook friends and just get a list going. I was shocked. In fact, one of my friends said, Kristen, how is your list that big when you have 90 customers? I'm like, well, I know more than 90 people. But I was even shocked as I was going through my Facebook list of friends. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to this person or this person or this person.
Hey, Kristen. So
Yes.
I totally joined super late because after I picked Kinley up, she wanted to go to the library. So if anybody will like kind of, I guess, send me a message or something later of like what the first like, I don't know, 20 minutes of what y'all were talking about was.
Yep, I have it recorded, Amber, so I'll send it to you. Thanks for hopping on.
Oh yeah, I was like, I got in the car because she was like, oh, let's go to the library. We got her TikToks later. And she was like, Mom, and I was like, okay, I'll talk to them when I get back in the car. So that's why I'm in my car right now.
You're good. Right now we're just doing the text splits like we did when you were over at my house.
Okay.
Everybody, this is Amber. Amber is Stephanie's brand new rep.
Mommy, what? Stop unplugging it.
Hola. This is Kinley. She wanted to say hi.
Okay, guys, we have about 1 more minute and then I want to wrap it up real quick. So see if you can get out 1 more message. Hopefully you've got out 2 or 3.
All right,
I know I've been talking and distracting you as well.
So I changed the verbiage
Uh-huh.
on mine and I just got a reorder.
Oh, woo! That's awesome.
It's not until the 10th, but
Whatever.
That's great.
I just changed it a little bit, but
Good job, Melissa.
yay.
That's awesome.
Woohoo!
So you guys, yes, you can do this with new customers. If you're going to reach out to an existing customer like Melissa did, you use some different verbiage. If you're reaching out to somebody about the business, we've got verbiage on that as well. I want this to be as easy as possible for you. This month we're doing simple and intentional because we've got a lot of people going for big goals this month because this is the month before conference. So this is when it counts. This is when like we're going. No, we're just going. Well, I was going to say, well, I won't say what I was going to say because it's we're going.
Balls to the wall.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We're going, and we're just going to get everybody, if you guys wanted to get their biggest paychecks ever this month,
Hold on.
the activity you put in will reflect in your paycheck. Okay, let me go ahead and wrap us up. Sorry, I really kind of talked to you that whole thing anyway, but hopefully you guys get the idea. Because honestly, if you only have 10 minutes a day, spend that 10 minutes, you know, maybe 3 of those days or 4 of those days. Hold on, I'm going to take this off so you guys can see me again. Spend that time just blasting out some messages. And you will be surprised at the responses that you get, because people are flocking and not being around to come and get Juice Plus. But more often than not, they're waiting for you to say something to them because they either don't know or they have forgotten or it's not a priority to them. This is a priority to us. You know, it's our business and it's okay to reach out to your friends that way. So your activity level this month will reflect in your paycheck. If last month's paycheck you felt did not reflect your activity level and you want to get a bigger paycheck, then let's bump up your activity level, private message, or get on a chat with your upline or me, and we'll figure out kind of how that looks for you to get you guys going to get a bigger paycheck. Before I close up, make sure you guys all hop on or have been invited to our cancer Facebook event that Faye is hosting this week. It's such a great one. I absolutely love this Facebook event. We did it back in February, and it is so chock full of amazing testimonies and information. Everybody needs to hear this stuff. So reach out privately. It starts Wednesday, right, Faye? I think
Yeah.
There'll be just a couple posts tomorrow, but Wednesday, mostly part Wednesday, part Thursday. I'm trying to figure out a good break in it, but yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to miss people if it was only Wednesday, so.
Right. Okay. Awesome. So over the course of those couple of days, so just private message people. We're not blasting this out on Facebook. We want to kind of keep it a little smaller this time. So just private message people that you think would want information that maybe have been touched by cancer or have a family member or just are kind of passionate about health and inflammation and all that stuff. There's going to be some really great information in there. So that's this week, and then I know Marsha's got a couple events too that are going to be happening soon that we'll be able to plug into. So, okay.
I'm gonna make one for Kaylee too soon. I'll let you all know. But
Okay. Sounds good. If you guys aren't signed up for the action game and want to be, get with your upline and get signed up for that, because that, I will tell you, is getting me 20 new orders a week, not a month, 20 new orders a week back in February. And I won a couple $100 because our team won for the action game. So it totally propelled my business forward tremendously. So get signed up for that. If you don't know how to do that, get with your upline. Okay, I've already cut into our Shooting Stars call. This has been a great call, you guys. Let's just not be productive. Let's just be super intentional, make it simple, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, get those messages out there and just start making connections with people. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk to somebody voice to voice or get on a 3-way call with me too. Okay? All right, thanks for hopping on, guys. Good to see everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Shooting Stars call is a phone call you can dial into now.
Bye.
Bye, guys.